All right, back to one of my new favorite segments, DC movie entertainment news.
Yes, I'm really excited that we have a lot to talk about this week.
First off, Paul Feig came out and said he had a take on Wonder Woman he was really excited to do, but it was going to be a light-action comedy take.
Romantic comedy.
Rom-com with Batman and Superman being like super male, chauvinistic, and... Okay.
I just want everyone to remember that a couple years ago there was a movie called My Super Ex-Girlfriend. And there was a light-action romantic comedy that sucked the biggest balls ever. Okay?
I don't know.
Wonder Woman is a warrior princess from an island of lesbians that hate men and they don't want to just like...
Well, they're not out to murder men.
No, they just want their land. They just want their island and they want to be left alone. And some dude shows up and this one princess spoiled chick is like, oh my God, I want to explore the world. And that's the story of Wonder Woman. So you can do like Legally Blonde.
Making it a rom-com just sounds like the worst.
Like there's romantic elements to it. There's action elements to it. There's comedic elements to it too. You can put that in there. But like, no, it's high on action. They fight each other.
She's a warrior princess.
A warrior princess that's birthed by a god.
I'm sure there's some funny things you can do with her discovering the rest of the world.
Oh my God, she ripped a door off a car.
Because she's strong as shit.
That's cool. That's awesome. But she has to behead some Gorgons. I'm just saying. There has to be a chimera fight. Like,
there just has to be not what that idea is, and that's an awful idea. Yes. So we're going to move on to Hans Zimmer.
This is cool.
This is actually really cool. As you know, or if you don't know, he did the score for the Dark Knight trilogy,
Modern Warfare 2,
Man of Steel, and because it's Christopher Nolan produced, he did Man of Steel. They're talking about maybe him doing the sequel, the Batman Superman movie. But he's come out and said, you know what? I'm not sure if I want to do this.
Because even Man of Steel was a little hard for him to do because he had to listen to John Williams, and then he doesn't know if he can top him.
I know John Williams.
I wouldn't say he topped him with Man of Steel, but he doesn't feel like he can do that again.
Not only that, but he built up a whole universe to the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah.
And he's kind of iffy on jumping into this new Batman film and having to re-immerse himself in a new Batman.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different take on Batman. It's a different thing. It shouldn't sound the same, but people are going to associate it with that. And I think it's just a bad idea in general to have him there.
I like that he's not
even that he acknowledges that, I'm not John Williams. I can't do all this other stuff. It doesn't seem right. That's the perfect person to say, I don't know if I should do this.
I like that he's saying, I'm not sure about this.
No, he's great. He's amazing, but he's not John Williams.
In the weirdest news I've heard all day, or all week, or all month, Ben Affleck is looking to Larry David to appear as a villain in the Batman Superman movie.
This is one thing where this is probably the biggest rumor I've ever heard in my life. Because it's Ben Affleck talking about getting an actor into a movie that he's acting in and not directing it.
Yeah, but he's looking at Larry David.
Which I'm totally down for.
Love Larry. Let's get that out of the way right now.
I love Larry David.
One of the best shows I've ever watched in my entire life.
I think he can pretty much be any villain in this. I think he could be someone at the Daily Planet. I think he could be anyone, almost anyone, in the Superman universe. No. You're just being Larry David right now.
Yeah, I am. I think Larry David would be Larry David to this. He's talking about Mixelplick.
Was that the actual name that was thrown out?
Yes, that was the name that was thrown out. Here's the deal. Like I said, Larry David, comedic genius. Love the guy. Don't think this is a good idea or good fit at all for the tone that Man of Steel was, especially with, spoiler alert, skip ahead for a second if you don't want to hear this, killing Zod. I don't feel like taking any sort of comedy angle to this is going to work out at all. I feel like...
Personally, it's like if they put Richard... Like putting Richard Pryor in Superman 3. Okay, he's one of the biggest actors of the time. He's an awesome comedian. He's a great person. But, was he necessary for that movie? No. It's like this. Is Larry David really necessary for it? And, I mean, it'd be cool, and it'd be an interesting... I want to see what they would do with it.
Put him in anything else. I just don't think in the tone of this movie.
Either way, it's still a rumor. It's one of the bigger rumors of ever, so who cares?
No. Lastly, Talking about Arrow TV show. We've talked about Flash showing up. There's a whole bunch of cameos going on. They're talking about doing the Birds of Prey.
Which, I mean, we already have most of those characters on it.
Yes,
we're just
Huntress was on there
missing
for
one
now.
gorgeous redhead in a wheelchair. My
Oracle.
Yep. BG.
Which I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility. I mean, you're setting up its own universe. There's nothing wrong with that. You can do that. I think that's a go.
I think it's good. I just hope that they don't try to like incorporate Arrow into like the movie universe. I hope that they do like what Smallville, like they keep it all in that.
Keep
That'd
it
be
there.
cool. Keep it there.
Yeah,
Keep it there.
kind of agree with you. So that's our DC Entertainment news. Let us know what you thought about it in the comments below.